Good day, everybody. We are from Lagos State Record and Archives Bureau, and this is one of our unique programs called Heritage Series, during which the living legend in Lagos State are documented and celebrated. Daddy, can we meet you?
Thank you very much. The man sitting here that you see was born sometimes 1938, July 22nd to be precise, to a family known as Pa Aminu Akindele and Saudat Akindele of blessed memory. I was born in Egan precisely. Egan is located in Alimosho local government, but now one of the big towns in Ikotun, Igando, LCDA. I started my primary education there in the late 40s, and I grew up and I did well in my primary education, passing out with distinction in primary school leaving certificate in 1954. I think we were two that got distinction at that time. And well, the Lord has been gracious to me. During that period, I fell sick and I was taken to my grandmother in Iba. Iba is in Ojo, is also the headquarters of Iba LCDA in Ojo area now. But I was not satisfied being there because I wanted to progress in my education. My parents were so poor that they could not afford secondary school education. Thank God for the legend, Chief Obafemi Awolowo, who started a middle secondary school known as Secondary Modern School in 1955. I think it was because of me, because I could not go to any secondary school because nobody could finance it. And meanwhile, I had lost my dad at the age of 5. In 1943, I had lost my dad. So it was only my mom and my brothers who were struggling. And myself, I thank God that I was not a lazy person, even from childhood. At that time, I started rearing piggery, chicken, sheep, and so on. So, by the time I wanted to go to modern school, Ikeja, we were the pioneers of Ikeja Modern School. By the time I wanted to go there, nobody could pay the 2,500, no, not 2,000, 2 pounds 500. Yes, at that time, 2 pounds 500 shillings. Nobody could pay it. So I had to sell my sheep, the piggeries, and cockerels that I was rearing to pay the school fees, to buy uniform. And I had to join them during the second term. I could not start with them during the first term. But the Lord helped me that at the end, when it seemed I would not be able to finish, I had an uncle, the last born of the mother of my father, who was working in Port Harcourt. He was working in Port Authority in Port Harcourt. And I sent a letter to him that I didn't want to drop out. He was gracious enough to send me 10 pounds to cover my fees, which was 7 pounds, 5 shillings. So I was really looming in 2,500 that remained. So it was a good thing for me. And that was how I ended my modern school. And I did well. So, by the grace of God, because there was no other way for me, I had to start teaching. And I had an uncle who was in Ifo in Ogun State. He was doing produce. He was a produce merchant, buying cocoa, palm kernel, and everything. And he said, I should come. He will get me job. And that was how I got to him and I started teaching job. So the rest is a history. So I thank God that from there, the Lord made me what I have become. In actual fact, I tried to document part of this in my second book, my biology, which I termed I fed on ashes, sand, and charcoal. I fed on ashes, charcoal, and sand.
Fantastic.
But still, I am still living.
Thank God.
By this month, I will be 83, so I have to give thanks to the Lord.
Thank you very much, Daddy. That's a very wonderful one.